More importantly, I believe there's another topic that may take precedence over your finger.
As a matter of fact, yes, this is a pressing issue that I've thought about. You and I have discussed this in the past.
We have, I remember. I'm very interested to talk now more about it freely and openly without being judged.
Exactly, right? We are now in a day and age where we don't have to worry about what we discuss and we talk about our quirks, and nobody has the ability or right to make fun of us anymore. Yes. I'm obviously, and of course, I'm talking about pillow placement for proper night's sleep.
And this, to me, this is very near and dear to my heart.
Yeah, well, you and I, again, for knowing each other now for, gosh, it's been 5 years. Can you think that?
Hard to believe.
But we've got a string of things that are very unique to both you and I, and this is one of them.
Yeah, it's awfully odd. Did we know each other before?
Are you best friends? You know each other's? Are you brothers?
That's so funny.
So we talked about this, and you know, I have a two-stage system, really, where I have pillows set up for before I sleep, and then it changes to when I'm going to sleep.
I have the same. I'm sure they're different, but I have the same setup. So please.
Brothers from another mother. So I've got a baseline. Now, one of the problems that my lovely wife has with me is that, you know, you get, when you get a sheet and comforter set, you usually get like a king pillowcase for pillows that are meant to be more ornamental, right? They're the big ones. But I use that big one as that goes against the headboard. Okay, that's my whole baseline, right? That's the keystone. Everything is built upon that bad boy. Okay, so I've got him, and I am really big on going with the it's like almost like a rubber. So I like this kind of memory foam / kind of rubber texture is what I like to use. So I've got that king pillow is of that texture. Then I have another one of those same type of almost same texture in a queen that sits up, and I keep on hitting the mic. It sits up in front of that piece, and then I've got a crushed, rubberized pillow. Yeah, it's all crushed into pieces on top of that. So there's a 3-pillow system that I use. And when I actually use my laptop, I use another pillow, just to put on my chest, and then I lay the laptop on it and watch it comfortably.
Interesting. That's interesting.
Please regale me with your tale of pillow talk.
Well, I don't mind if I do. So, yes, very similar setup. Now, for me, I bought several years back one of the old, like, Tempur-Pedic pillows that's very firm. It's kind of like a brick, but, you know, obviously it'll mold to your head or whatever. But it's heavy. So that's my base.
That's a good bed. That sounds like a good base pillow.
Yes, it is, because then, you know, it can support
everything that's going on to it. Yep.
Yeah. So that's the first one that goes onto the headboard, right?
Okay. Then, are you flush with the headboard, or are you kind of at an angle?
What do you mean?
That you take that base pillow, is it flush against the headboard, or you kind of have a little bit of an angle? So here's your headboard. Is it like
straight up?
Straight up.
The second pillow comes at an angle.
Like this.
Yeah, like that. Yep. So you got the Tempur-Pedic one, the hard one at the base. I have a bigger one, you know, just kind of fluffy but bigger pillow in front of that, and then the pillow I sleep on is underneath. Okay.
Okay, so you're like this, and then you got another one under here.
Yes.
Okay.
And so when I lay back, I have the perfect sort of balance and position, so my neck is not like, you know, like.
Isn't the pillow against your headboard? Does that kind of come around your head a little bit then now? Because you're laying on that pillow at the angle and the one underneath.
Josh, if I could describe it, it's like I'm in a cloud.
I'm floating on a cloud up in the sky.
I just go like this. And I'm gonna,
like, Calgon, take me away.
It's very comfortable. I like lots of pillows. I want to swim in pillows. Like, If
I
I
want
go
a
to a
bed made of
hotel,
pillows. Just give me a bed made of pillows.
that's what. If I go to a hotel,
Mm-hmm.
the first thing I do, can you send up 4 more pillows, please?
You go 4 more.
4.
Now
I asked for
they
4.
usually have 4 pillows to start.
Not enough. I
So you
want
like
to
that.
swim.
Are you sure you're not building a little fort against monsters at night?
This is my side.
I
Get
see
off.
monsters. The monsters are out there. Can't come into my fort.
I fucking love pillows because the other side of it is that I sleep with pillows in between my legs.
That's key. That's very important. I forgot
Very
about that
important.
little caveat.
Now the pillows become transformers at that point.
Transformers, move to his legs. Optimus. Optimus, I'm close to his junk. Do it, Bumblebee. You must do it. I can smell his nuts. We are Transformers. We are here from another planet to make sure Adam is sleeping comfortably and his legs are raised up, which keeps his vertebrae all in one nice line.
So funny, man. Yeah, so like the brick pillow and the fat pillow get sandwiched together. Yep. I used to, one time in my whole life, I was able to find this giant pillow at Bed Bath & Beyond, BBB. It was like, like this thick.
Yep.
I used to use that, just the one pillow in between my legs. It was great because I really like to have a lot of space between my legs. I find it very comfortable when my other leg is like elevated, like more than normal. Like they sell those.
So you like to attach yourself to this pillow. You really like to be almost like a barnacle. You're like.
I want to be like a great white shark, like that much space between my legs. And like
Adam Shark, do. Adam Shark. So you really grab it. Now, this tells me then you are only a side sleeper. Is this true?
Well, so here's the problem. Yes, I love sleeping on my side. I always start on my left and I go to my right. And usually by then I'm asleep. However, in the middle of the night, I end up like on my back and whatever. I got to reposition if I wake up.
When you are on your left, you start your left. Is that towards your partner or away from your partner?
Towards. But
interesting.
But there's nothing like turning to the other side because that's when I'm really ready to.
That's all open and fresh. Now you got all the fresh air there.
Yes.
In between two bodies.
Yes, it's a little bit cooler.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
It's my favorite thing because I really would prefer to be on my right, but I like to kind of
start off right. You're like, here you go. You're stuck in this little corner, and I was like, bam! Look at this. You're home free. It's all open and airy and cool.
Yep, exactly. Babe, are you still up?
So you have 3 pillows,
yes,
and you don't use any more. Like
not at home.
You take one of those pillows. Is it the very bottom pillow that becomes your leg pillow?
The two top pillows become my leg pillow.
And you only use one to sleep on.
Yeah.
Which one is that one?
The base one that's underneath.
The memory foam one.
No, just
okay. The one that was underneath. So the one that was at the angle, the one goes under here. Okay. So your angle and then your keystone pillow become your leg pillows.
They transform.
2 pillows.
2 pillows. Because I want it as thick as I can be because I want to have my leg elevated up.
Yeah, but your legs are like fucking. That's not even like humanly. Like your legs are actually separated. You're opening up your whole like your pelvis and your hip area.
I'm doing exercises.
You're probably doing damage what you're doing.
I'm
sorry, sir. Your ball joints have been worn out. Do you use a pillow to sleep at night, sir, between your legs? Yes, I do. Sir, do you use more than one? Yes, doctor, I do. I use 2. Well, there we go. We cracked the case.
Will you ever venture to my level?
So I have used 1 pillow, and it does feel good. Because, again, it really kind of aligns your spine to a straight area. I told you I went and bought a pillow that is made for that exact precise thing, where it's got cutouts on both sides.
I don't like that.
And it slides in. Well, it's got a little strap, so it straps. It's kind of funny. It straps on your leg. It is small. It's only about yay big, but it does the job of keeping my legs apart.
Yes.
And typically what happens is that I will move all around. So I'll go. I try to do side, but I'll end up back and inside, outside, kind of like you, But I've not done. the problem is with the pillow between your legs, you end up kicking it out and losing it so fast. You'll wake up and it's gone already. You know?
Yeah, but they're always kind of because you have two pillows. They're always in the vicinity. You can always at least grab onto one.
Well, I would think that would impede on your partner. Like you've got two like these friggin' torpedoes shooting at her way in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. And then add the cats to the mix. She basically has no room.
Now, if you don't mind, do you have a queen?
I do. And
you have a queen.
Unfortunately, our goal was to get a king. However, I don't think this new setup is going to really
allow for it. You don't have the space.
Yeah.
You know what? Here we bought this new bed that we're in now about 3 years ago, and we bought a queen. And at the time, I wanted a king, but that would have forced us to have to buy all like king sheets and all of that. Yeah, but here's the stupid thing. So okay, fine. I wasn't gonna get my king, but I said okay, but I want to get the bed that can allow me to move up and down,
which is very nice.
Which is very nice. For the first week, and then you stop using it. Like it's there, and now I'm kicking myself saying we want a king because, like yourself, we do have cats once in a while, but I've also got a friggin' Australian Shepherd that loves to sleep with our bed and jump all over us. So we lose real estate very quickly. So I wish I had just said screw. Let's get the sheets and the comforter and the king size, and let's get a king size bed because we're gonna end up getting a king size bed probably in the next 5 years.
I'm going to measure just to double check, but I know. We've been wanting a king for years because especially when my daughter was little, she loved to like want to sleep with us all the time. And like it was fine when she was little. Like we had but when by the time she was 8, it was like there's no room.
Right, and they always sleep sideways and like have their feet on your back and their head on your partner's back and kicking you off, and they say you knocked on the ground and your bloody nose or something stupid. Yes, indeed. Yeah, king is the way to go.
I know.
You can do it. Go the king.
Go the king.
Go the king. Go the distance.
So that was the pillow. That was pillow talk. Josh,
pillow talk. I hope you like pillow talk more than potty talk, which, as we all know, is one of Adam's favorite conversations.
It is. I find a lot of humor in excrement.
I find humor in dirty things. Let's talk about dirty, filthy things.
Let's be filthy together.
Let's talk about poop, baby. Let's talk about poop and pee. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that you flush down the toilet.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
So anyway, guys. We hope you enjoyed these 2 stories.
You better have. You better have. This is part of our life. We're doing this for the money. We want to be rich someday, and I'm expecting payback.
Absolutely.
Outside, running around, jumping in the lake and swimming. But I'm here working on a Saturday.
Basement. Yeah, let him get a real room somewhere.
Please.
YouTube, pay for him to have a real room, not in the basement.
The plaque's coming, and it's really made out of gold, I heard.
We are getting the Lamborghini. We're almost at 1 million followers. So
we're almost there.
And
the problem is you're going to have to hammer out who uses it when, right? And that's the
what
problem.
I mean. How are we going to divvy up the driving time for that?
Because we both have like red carpet events to go to.
I'm not gonna,
and you got to look good.
Yeah, I'm driving that car. I mean, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and turn off all the safety features in that car.
Well, you are the expert at that.
I am. It's all about YouTube, baby.
That's funny.
Well, folks, we hope you enjoyed the show, and we hope you're enjoying what we're doing so far. Please, and I know it's you hear it all the time, but please go ahead, like us if you like the content. Please subscribe and hit the little button where the friggin' YouTube. Just be our friend. That's all we want. Just be our friend. Hang out with us. Join us. You're on the bottom level right now. You are able to get on the first floor with Broken Heads as we rise towards.
We're rising. We're rising.
Rising
to the top.
We are rising to the top.
Until the next time, my friendly foes and friends and faces and whatever else. Keep it funny.
Keep it funny.
Keep it funny.
Bye.
Bang.